net accounts. And the first thing we need to do that is to go to Chrome. So I'm just going to open up the Chrome browser. You can see this one's open to YouTube. But right now I want to go to Chrome. So I'm going to open up Google and then type in, open up Chrome, the Chrome browser, and then go to google.com. So now I'm at google.com and I'm already signed into another account. So I'm going to sign out of this one. Now this is what you're going to see. You're going to see a sign in button here. So click sign in and then unclick stay signed in just for security purposes because you're going to be using the computer you have with other people. Other people in the class are going to use it. And what you need to do here is enter in your first name dot your last initial. So for a sample student named Kai Nicholas, this is what it's going to look like. It will look like KAI dot N at, and this is the name of the domain we're going to use in class, lpmsnet.net. And then your password it needs to change, and we'll do that shortly, but it's going to be capital P, A, S, S, W, 0, R, D. And like I said, we're going to change that because everybody knows what your password is. And you're going to click sign in. And you can see you have some information here. Please read this, look it over. And after you read it and look it over, click I accept, continue to my account. And you can see now this student, the sample student here, is logged in. Like I said, the very first thing you need to do is change your password. So click on account. So click on your account here, the down arrow. Click on account and security and change password. Now what I suggest is something easy that you can remember, like your ID plus maybe your mom's initials, so that you can remember this. So I can say to you, if you lose it, it's your ID and your mom's initials. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this student's ID plus her mom's initials. So here it is. First I got to do the current password though. So I'm going to type in password, capital P, A, S, S, W, 0, R, D. And then I'm going to come down here to the new password and I'm going to do the ID. Plus the mom's initials. And then I'm going to do the same thing down here, ID, plus the mom's initials. And then I'm going to click change password. And there it is. Now we are in. Now, you can see you've got all these different things up here. Don't worry about that too much right now. What I want to draw your attention to is this square up here. This square is going to give you access to all of your Google apps that you have available to you in your lpmsnet.net account. And the one that we're going to use the most is the Drive. And it's this one right here. So I'm going to click Drive. And it's going to open. And now I'm open to my Drive. You can see I'm still in my account. And I want to draw your attention to this Create button right here. And this Create button opens up, when I click on it, a whole host of other things you can do. You can create a folder, you can create a document, you can create a presentation, a spreadsheet, a form, or a drawing. We're going to focus right now on creating a folder so you can keep your things organized, and also a document. So let's start first with a folder. So we're going to create a folder. We're going to call it practice because this is just practice time right now. I'm going to type in practice, then I'm going to click create. Now I have this folder called practice. Now if I click on this folder called practice, which automatically appears over here, you can see I have this drop down arrow here. I'm going to click on the drop down arrow and I can go to where it says create. And here I'm going to click again. And you can see I've got all these different things I can create. I'm going to start with the document. When you're done with the document, please take a look at the drawings, the forms, the presentations, and the spreadsheets. but let's start with the document. So I'm going to click on the document. And for your very first assignment using Google Docs, what I'd like you to do is create a letter to me. And the very first thing we want to do, though, of course, is name this. So I'm going to click on the untitled document up here, and it's going to prompt me to name it. I'm going to name it Letter to Mr. A. And then what I want you to do, so I can find it and find yours easily, in parentheses, put your first name. So in this case, it's Kai, and the period number. So it's 3. Kai, period 3. And there it is. In fact, let's not even do the name. Let's just put P3, or let's just put 3. That's probably the easiest thing for me to do to find it. So put letter to Mr. A and 3 in parentheses. And let's click OK. Letter to Mr. A 3. That'll let me find it with your period. And in your letter, what I'd like you to do is, of course, start off with the date. Put the date, and then put Dear Mr. A. And then here's what I want you to do in your letter. I want you to tell me what you like about our history class. I want you to tell me what you look forward to in high school, and something else. And of course, finish up your letter with sincerely and your name. Okay, and then once you're done, you need to share it with me. In fact, you can do that even before you finish. You can go up here to the share button. This is going to be critical. I need you to share it with me so I can access it. So you're going to click the share button. Notice right now it's only private, and here's the link. So take a look at the link. Notice it's only private to you, which is this student. But what I want you to do is I want you to invite me, and I want you to make it so I can edit, not just comment or view, but I want to edit it. Be able to edit, and I want you to put my email here, my lpmsnet.net account, which is rappel@lpmsnet.net, and I want you to add my school account, which is robert.appel@salinasuhsd.org. You don't need to notify me by email. That's okay. So uncheck that. Click OK. And you don't have to send me an invitation, so you can click OK. Click OK. Let's see. Why is it telling me that? Let's see. Let's click OK again. OK. Let's go back here. Let's do this. Let's try that. Just rappel@lpmsnet.net. And let's see what happens. OK. Okay. Okay. There's a problem with sharing. See if you can do it on yours. I'm not quite sure why this is not working like this. Let's try this account. Let's just try that account. robert.appel@salinasuhsd.org. Click OK. OK. Oh, looks like this one's going to work. And we are done. All right, so use that robert.appel@salinasuhsd.org to send it. Click Done. And when you're done with this, you can go back to your drive by clicking this. And open up My Drive and create some more documents. Try creating a drawing or a form, a presentation, and a spreadsheet if you have time. All right. Have fun checking out Google Drive.